Hello, I'm Kirsten Schubel-Graber. I'm specialized in accompanying women who wants to get a healthier lifestyle for themselves and their entire family. And I am the founders of Apple and Fiddle. Today I would like to address the question of what to begin with when you want to eat healthier, and I will speak about eating in particular. First, my question is, why do you think you eat unhealthy? Is it obvious? Do you drink a liter of soda a day? Is it a doctor who told you that because you're sick, you are diabetic or pre-diabetic, you have high blood pressure, or you've been told you're overweight or obese? So the question is, what have you been told by professionals about your health status, or is it very obvious in your way of life? What is your struggle? Maybe you already know you have a bad habit and you struggle with. My second question is, what do you want to achieve? Again, you maybe have been told by your doctor that you should cut off something, but usually doctors say it in a very short way, and you don't know how to accomplish that. Maybe it's obvious. Maybe you want to stop drinking soda at all. Maybe you have even an addiction to soda and you don't know how to cut completely then. Maybe you eat outside of the house many times a day or have takeaway many times a week, and you want to cook at home, but you don't know how to cook. You don't have time to cook. So how do you do that? What do you want to achieve? How many times a week you want to cook? That could be a beginning, not every meal, but some meals. That's an example. Or maybe again you don't know what you want to achieve because you don't know what's the problem. And again, my advice is to get a professional advice from a dietitian or a nutritionist to look at the way you eat, what you eat, and how you can choose that to get toward a balanced diet. Okay, I pronounced the words balanced diet. What does that mean? And my next question is, should you choose a diet? People, when they hear the word diet, think, okay, it's something you eat less, you starve, and okay, you maybe lose weight a lot, but for a short time. And that's true. Usually you stop something completely that you already have too much or that you like, and at one point you crave it so much that you just go back to your old habits. So a diet, the way it's understood is usually not a good idea, even if it worked for some people, because usually it's less calories, but it's rare that they work on the long run. And the truth is, if they work on the long run, is that because it's next to a balanced diet. So what is a balanced diet? It's real food. Avoid all the processed packaged food because they have been manipulated, changed so much that they are not healthy anymore. Even if the package claims it's healthy, don't trust them. They just want you to buy it. They don't want you to be healthy. They just want you to buy it again and again. So they can write it's healthy for that, even if it's not. So real food. Then, what's real food? It's a lot of vegetable and fruits, as much as you want. I don't know anybody who did an overdoses of vegetables and fruits. Then about grain, choose whole grain instead of refined grain. Like, avoid the white flour, all the white bread, the white pastas. That's all about wheat. You can also choose other grains that you're not very used to. Example like barley, like these days we eat bulgur, even if it's a derivative of wheat. Chickpeas, they are not grain, but they are legumes that sometimes can function as grain. So there are lots of choices. That's variety. Choose different things so they complete each other and you get the whole nutrition from all the things you eat. And usually, especially here in the USA, eat less meat and cheese. We eat too much cheese, too much meat, And too much of a good thing is not a good thing. So you need a bit of it, but not too much. Again, I say usually because some people are already in the right balance with that. Just choose non-processed meat, like the lunch meat, full of preservatives and salt. That's usually not good, but if you choose fresh meat and you cook it at home and then use it in your lunch pack, that's fine. Okay, you'll ask me, do you need a meal plan? Some people really do, and when you find them on internet, they are usually attached to a special diet. I saw some of them, like the paleo diet, they sell you the meal plan. Well, you can also build your own, and that's sometimes better because you choose recipes you already know, or recipes that you can have a basis and make variation every week. So without having new big ideas every week, you can choose something you know. An example, you can choose pizza when it's homemade with whole wheat flour, and you put your own real veggies on it, and then you can make a variation of the veggies and of the kind of sauce you want on it. So that can be healthy. How much should you eat? Well, it depends on how much you move and exercise during the day. But, and that's a very big but, exercise is only a very small part of what we need of calories. Our body needs energy to function, and it's not just the number of calories, it's also the quality of the calories. Like if you eat, 2,000 calories a day of just sugar, you won't go anywhere because you will lack vitamins, you will lack a lot of nutrients that you don't find in vitamin pills. So you really need to know. Again, a dietitian and nutritionist can give you a number. I don't like numbers, I don't like to count. Some people tell you should use the app like MyFitnessPal, and it's true, it can give you an idea about how much energy is in food, how many calories are in the different foods. And sometimes it helps you to realize that, oh yeah, this portion of French fries is awful. It's full of calories, and moreover, it's full of void calories. There is a very few nutrients, important nutrients in the French fries. So it can help you to realize, but at the end, just eat a lot of veggies and fruits, and after that, you will feel satisfied in your belly. You won't be hungry anymore, but there will be still energy to consume if you have a craving between 2 meals, for example. Last question is, how do I make the change happen? Because it's easy to say, it's harder to make. For some people, it's all at once. They need to get rid of everything bad they have home and do the change from one day to the other, and that's a way to do it. For some other people, that's too much on one day. They need to do small steps every week, every month, to make it better from one day to the other, from 1 week to the other, on a slowly pattern, but on the long run. Because it's about to get new habits. Eating is usually a habit, and habits tend to become automatic. So you need to keep them, because if you don't make them very solidly in your mind, they will go away and you will go back to your old habits. So in order to keep them, sometimes you need to make them small, but on the long run. It's about to become better, not to get to the perfection. Remember, it's a journey. And if you have a whole family, please include your whole family. Not just for them to be healthy, but also for them to support you. So you're not the only one to eat veggies like in a sad way, but everybody is eating in a joyful way the same meal that they are sharing with you. And there are ways to do that. There are techniques to make your children like veggies and change their habits as well. So that was what I wanted to answer to this question, a very fast way, obviously. If you think I could be any help for you and you don't know what to begin with despite these few advice, we can meet during a free discovering session. Well, if you would like to sign up for a free discovery session, it's free, it's confidential, and there is no obligation afterwards. You even don't need to get out of your home as it's by Skype. And we will find out what your goals are as a matter of health, what are your struggles, and we'll design a plan just for you with a first step that you can apply from now on. And we'll see if I can help you more or not. Again, it's without any obligation, but I would be more than happy to just meet you during this session. If you want to sign up by clicking on the button below this video on the blog, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you for listening, and bye-bye.